Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you NemeSIS. And if you can see by the title where we're going with this. It's written by Susan Marshall, published by Blue Moon Publishers. I feel like it was really written for like tweens, those in middle school getting ready to go into high school, and then of course those in high school. Our heroine of the story is Nadine. She is 15 and a sophomore in high school. In middle school, she was a little popular, into sports, had kind of some things going for her. The moment we touch high school, she kind of becomes a nobody. She eats lunch in the library. Her closest friend is kind of just somebody there to mooch food off of her. And she has a sister named Rachel, is a little on the uncontrollable side. Now, in the past, when Rachel had her moments, Nadine could rely on her parents. But her dad is now living in New York, and her mother is just kind of trying to stay afloat. Like, they're separating, the family's deteriorating, and Rachel's gone even more crazy. Well, Nadine sees a pamphlet in the library and decides that she's going to follow the rules of this pamphlet and create some steps for her life to kind of move forward, get out of this slump, make some friends, maybe join a sport or a club, and possibly down the road have a boyfriend. While she's making these steps, she notices that there's somebody else in the library too that's eating, and she kind of starts moving closer and closer to this person to kind of make friends with them. Well, lo and behold, we meet Anne, who is a new student at the school. She's gone to an all-girls school until this year. She has twin brothers that are seniors. She herself, once again, is a sophomore. And the twins are like totally different. You have one that's like the jock out there. All the girls are in love with him except for Nadine. Rachel, though, is like, hey, babe. Then you have Cameron, who's more of like an artsy, musical, appreciates like human beings for who they are. And this is the one that Nadine's like. So Anne talks Nadine into joining a sport, and they do this together. In there, they kind of make another friend. Her step program that she's made for herself are moving forward. She's making friends. She's out there doing something. She's belonging, becoming. Every time she seems to hit this high, Rachel kind of brings her back down a notch. Rachel can't stand for Nadine to be happier than Rachel. And that seems to be a huge crux of the problem here. Continually, she just becomes worse and worse in what she does to Nadine. And Nadine's trying not to rock the boat because she feels like if she tells her mother, who's hardly there, things are just going to get worse for her. So she decides to just put up with the bullying, and she comes up with a step to help her deal with it when things get really bad, until there's one moment in time. One moment where Nadine says, I can't deal with this anymore. And I was just like, please God, let it be like the best retribution ever. Let her get her back so good. I have to say that if you're a parent of a middle schooler or high schooler, I suggest reading this book with them. Let them read the book because it really has some good anti-bullying messages. It's really on par for a lot of kids these days that are just like introverts to the core. I have to say the ending was well done, and I applaud Susan Marshall for the way she ended the story. And I really kind of connected with Nadine. I didn't have a NemeSIS, so to say, but I had a NemeBro. Even to this day, there's things that I can't watch or can't do and don't like because of the things that he put me through. And that was like 20 years ago. Oh my gosh, I hate just saying that. But I get it. Like, to this day, things still bother me. So at the end, like I said, I'm just proud of Nadine. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of Susan Marshall for the way she ended the book, for the way the book was written, the anti-bullying messages. Everything in here I think is perfect for the middle school, high schooler. It's kind of an uplifting message is what it carries with it. I am giving NemeSIS by Susan Marshall 4 stars. The downgrade is because of some major editing. Other than that, I praise the book, the author, and the message. So I'm going to leave the Amazon link down below so you can click it and be on your way, or purchase it for somebody that you know that's YA that could really use this as a strong foundation. If you've enjoyed my review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I try to have something out every Monday through Thursday. Sometimes I sneak something in on Sunday. Sometimes I can't get anything out on Thursday. And that's the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have a new review out for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave my website, my Facebook page, and my Twitter. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, you can request via website. NemeSIS by Susan Marshall, published by Blue Moon Publishers. 4 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I'm your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Immortal Writers by Jill Bowers, published by Blue Moon Publishing. And wow, just freaking wow. The storyline for this was so good, but the concept of this book was just great. Premise of Immortal Writers. Let's get this out of the way before I just start gushing and you're like, what is it about? It is about